Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name's Joey. If y'all not familiar who I am, Josie's not here right now. She went to town with Granny. They was going to swing by the grocery store. They had to go pick Chris up from a football practice and stuff that he's having today. But rain has finally ended today. Sun's shining right now. It's actually looking really nice. There's still some clouds up in the sky. But we've been super busy. And not so much here on the homestead. We've been going and helping my father-in-law get that ditch cleaned out. We finally did get it all cleaned out. Let's see, what is this? Saturday. Cleaned it out Saturday. And got every bit of dirt out of it. Got the pipe on covered. Had to put a sump pump in it to get the water out of it. It started raining again Saturday night. And today, Sunday, rained. I mean, it just quit probably 15 minutes ago or something. Her sun's come out. But it's rained. He called me this morning, said the pipe had floated up. When it filled up with water, it filled up water again. The pipe floated up, and when the pipe floated up, part of the sides caved in. About 10 foot of a section of pipe. So he pumped the water out of it, but he can't get the pipe back down in there because some of it's full of dirt. He's not able to dig it out and stuff. So we're probably going to have to swing by there. The inspectors are supposed to be there tomorrow or Tuesday is what they said. So we'll probably have to swing by there tomorrow after we get done taking this pig to the slaughterhouse. One of the hogs, I got my truck with the trailers hooked up to it. I actually put a tarp over top of it because where it has been raining so much. I put the tarp over top of it at first because it was underneath Josie's swimming pool. And I put the tarp up on top of that just to let it wash the dirt off of it in the mud because it was caked in mud. But I have since I've strapped it onto the trailer. Not that they need kept out of the rain or anything, but it's kind of chilly. I just put a board up here to kind of help hold it. One on the other side, and then I got one here on the front, and then it's tied a few places. But the slaughterhouse that we're taking to the processing plant's only about 30 minutes from here. It's not too far, so it should keep that on there. But once we take that pig off tomorrow, you can see they're rooting over there again right now. If that electric fence has worked, they've not got into it. They're not getting out anyway. I ain't gonna say they ain't got into it. But yeah, we gotta take that pig to the slaughterhouse tomorrow. We're gonna try to load it. One reason I went ahead and put the tarp on there. Not sure if it'll rain tonight, but I'm going to try to load that pig tonight. And we'll bring you guys along for that. And then we'll take it off to the processor tomorrow. Make sure that wasn't Josie coming back. Heard a car coming. But we've been busy. Somebody had sent me a message saying they hadn't been getting the comments. I went back and looked at my comments, and it seemed like I've answered everything that I can see that somebody's commented. I was a little late on a few of them. I didn't answer them too quickly because we have been super busy helping my father-in-law. Mom and Dad has needed some help with some stuff. Like yesterday, we got up this morning and fed here. We didn't get back home last night until after dark, and we had to feed all of our evening chores we had to do in the dark last night. Josie's not feeling good. I noticed yesterday she started kind of having a little raspy voice and stuff like that, and coughing a little bit and sneezing. She's not coughing or sneezing today, but her voice is really raspy today. So I'm hoping she probably just got a cold. We was out in the rain. I think it was one day that first day we was down there working on that water, that ditch. It was raining, and we were out in it. She had a rain jacket and stuff like that, and I tried to get her to stay up on the porch. They have a covered porch there. But of course, she didn't want to. And so she did get a little wet the other day, and it's kind of cool. So probably just got a little cold or something. Been trying to spend time with my brother. He's not doing very well. They went back and done some more scans on him, and the cancer has moved into his backbones, his lymph nodes and stuff. So he's not doing very well. They have given him some different medicine to help him eat, and he has been eating a little bit better. So that is good, that he is eating better. But You know, things don't look good for him. Trying to remember, they said something else. I can't remember. Oh, they've switched up his chemo. The radiation and the chemo and all that stuff. They've switched over to whole. They're not even trying to get rid of it anymore. They're not trying to make it smaller. They're trying to basically they're just trying to maintain everything where it's at right now and to keep things straight. So I'm not sure if it's a weaker dose of stuff or if it's a stronger dose of stuff. I ain't even sure. But they have switched stuff up and they have mentioned hospice to him now. So things don't look good for him. All right, I had to take a break a minute there. Josie had called. Josie was calling me. She likes to make sure I don't do anything while she's gone. I ain't supposed to feed. I'm not supposed to work on anything. I'm not supposed to do anything. I'm supposed to just stay in the house and watch TV when she's gone. So she might be a little aggravated with me because I have fed the baby goats down there already. Because I had to go down there. I went and got some hay. I got a rabbit over here that's supposed to be, if I wrote everything down right, she's supposed to have babies today, or tonight. And so I got her a bunch of hay. She got the nesting box in there. I did stuff in a bunch of hay, and looks like she's burrowing, making her a hole in there. Whether or not she's getting ready for babies or not, I don't know. She is burrowing. But while I was down there getting hay, I went ahead and fed the goats. And then we hooked up the livestock trailer, tried to get all that ready. I wasn't going to try to load the pig until she gets back. I think she'll be back in time for that. They got about half the stuff done. They're basically waiting on Chris to get done with football practice now. But yeah, we have been really busy with stuff off of the homestead with some family stuff and different things and trying to help some other people out with some stuff. So I haven't been doing a whole lot of videoing. So I did. I can't remember if I got all my videos last week or not. But there was some days there where I went and I didn't answer any of the comments or anything like that. The videos were already uploaded and stuff, but I didn't answer comments. But I got on there, I think Saturday and answered everything, and I went through and looked at everything, and as far as I can tell, every comment that I've got's been answered. So I don't know. I went back and I looked at the notifications, scanned back down through there. I went on the individual videos, looked at the comments, and checked to make sure I'd replied on all of them. So on my end, it looks like I've replied to everything that I can see that I've got a comment on. So not sure. I don't think YouTube will hide comments unless there's something in there that they feel might be inappropriate or something like that. I know I've had. There's been a time or two where I have noticed they have blocked some comment, but usually when they do block a comment, they will tell me, and I haven't got any messages that they've blocked anything. So I don't know, but I think I've answered everything anyway on my comments. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But we'll get back with y'all here in a little bit whenever Josie, I guess when she gets back, and we try to get that pig loaded up. There she is. I think that's the one. She wasn't hard to load up at the stockyards. I don't know if the ramp will affect her any. That might affect her. But we'll just have to see how it goes. I think she'll follow the feed up. Like I said, they seem like they're pretty docile pigs. Don't seem too excited even when we was loading them up over that day. I think she'll follow me over here and should go in there fairly easy, I think. I'm hoping anyway. Spood up there. No, spood up there. No. No, spood up there. buddy. Here, buddy. Here, buddy. Well, y'all see, we still don't have Josie back yet. They're making a pretty good day of it. They've been going, I don't know, about 3 or 4 hours, I guess. But we got her in there. Was it easy? Not at all. I caught her. She always wanted to stay inside the shed over here. And the other 3 would be outdoor stuff. So I actually caught her while she was in there, and I put up a cattle panel in between where that gate opens up and that little corner post over there. So block them off over there and just let her out. The other 3 wasn't happy about it. I'll give them some feed here in a minute. They'll be all right. But moving an animal by themselves is a lot harder than doing a group or even 2. I guess having that companion makes things easier. I mean, just like us, I guess in life sometimes it's hard to do something by yourself. But if you got somebody, you're more brave and willing to try stuff. You got somebody else with you. So I guess same thing with animals. But we did manage to get her in there. I'll leave most of that content so y'all can see. Yeah, I was kind of aggravated at the point or two. She kept rooting under it. Now, I mean, if you don't think a pig is strong, try to push one around a little bit when they don't want to go. When they decide they want to lock it up and they ain't gonna go, it's hard to move them by brute force anyway. The board helps them, having that solid board in front of them. I wish they had one of those little pig panels, but I don't. I usually just grab a piece of plywood. One, it keeps them from biting you if they want to try to bite you or something. But it gives them a solid barrier to look at, and it makes them not want to go through it as much. But we got her loaded up. We're going. Whenever we get up and get Josie fed in the morning, we're going to go ahead and feed our animals because I ain't going to come back home. We'll probably, since the inspector is supposed to be at my father-in-law's tomorrow, I think as soon as I drop her off, we'll head out to his house and see if we can't get that ditch dug back out, that 10 foot he said fell in. See if we can't get that dug out, get that pipe back down in the ground before the inspector gets there. I don't know why. Every county is different. Some counties let you cover it up. Some counties don't. Here, I know I covered up when I run it to the barn. I covered up part of my, where I could get in and out of the barn. So I covered that part of it up, and I was worried, he might kick on it. And yeah, when he got here, yeah, he was like, well, you should have covered up the whole thing. He said, we just want to see the ends. So this county's fine, but where he's at, he's in a different county. They called to check to see exactly, if they needed to or not, and they told him absolutely do not cover it up. So I think the codes need to be the same. I don't know why they're different. We framed houses for a long time, and we done multi-counties, and it was aggravating because one county was different than another county, and the way you could do things and stuff they would allow, and some places they wouldn't allow, and it was aggravating. So I wish they'd get together on that kind of stuff. I'd hate to see what the difference is in state to state. It's probably crazy too. I mean, I do like the leniency of, say, like our county. But then that a lot of people can get by with some shoddy stuff in counties like this too, if they wanted to. Bad to say, but anyway, we got our pig loaded up. Josie's not here to say bye, so I'm gonna wrap this video up because I'm gonna feed the rest of these animals and get down here to the house. It's time changed last night. It's gonna get dark at 6 o'clock, about 6:15 tonight. So I won't fix dinner until after it gets dark, after I go in. So I need to have everything done when it gets dark. I don't know if y'all can tell, but the sun has went over the hill over there, so it's not going to be long. It's going to be dark here. We still got some sunlight on the trees back here. But yeah, the sun is definitely going over the hill. But it looks like we got about 4 or 5 dry days coming up. I think next rain chances right now they're showing her for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And today's Sunday. So we got a little bit of time. But we appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all enjoyed watching me struggle with a pig. And hope everybody's doing all right. We'll catch you guys on the next one.